When I tell you that I'm playing a Brute Bonnet deck today, your butt cheeks are probably puckering right now as you flash back to all the bad times where you were donked by Pecharunt. While that's good exercise for your buns, you can unclench. I'm actually using the old Brute Bonnet that might finally be a thing with the addition of Toxtricity. In case you've forgotten, Twilight Masquerade Brute Bonnet does 50 base damage for 3 darkness, but that's increased by 50 for each damage counter on your opponent's active. Use things like Munkidori, Calamitous Snowy Mountain, and Punk Helmet, and taking big KOs is super easy, yet slight inconvenience because 3 energy is a lot. As you can see from my handy dandy cheat sheet, Brute Bonnet only needs their active to have 5 damage counters on them in order to KO someone with 350 hit points. That's because Relentless Punches will do 300 base damage, which you add to the 50 damage already there. Of course, there's multiple ways to play Brute Bonnet. It could be anywhere from 1 to 4 copies in any boring old Toxtricity deck featuring Mega Absol and Pecharunt and Roaring Moon. You will find those lists in the description, in addition to this one featuring 4 Brute Bonnet and 4 Punk Helmet because I'm an insane person who spends too much time building wacky decks. This is totally fine. It's just a case of what exactly do I do here? I guess we just attach to you and end turn. So that's exactly. So remember, how is PDC Jail going to screw me over today? Well, we were facing a Dusclops Dust Noir deck, and guess what we prized? So what are they playing? There was Dark Energy in the deck. Is this... like, there was Energy Switch, Darkness Energy. Is this just going to be like something? Oh, is it just a... oh, it's just... okay, it's... haven't seen this in a while. And Lena, thank you. Is that the diamond anniversary? Okay, we're facing Tord Box. This should be a free win, and we have Precious Trolley. I don't have anything happening next turn, though, which is concerning, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to go get, I guess, 1, 2 of you, and then... well, the question is, are they going to take a knockout? I'm not even sure they're going to take a knockout, but I should probably just prioritize my Toxel. Right, we just prioritize the Toxel in this situation. And we just play the long game. As long as I don't put more than a Fezandipiti into play, we should be fine. And I'm going to be thinning out the deck of multiple cards every single turn. This should work. Keyword being should. YouTube audience, this will make it in the video because, I mean, this is just a free win every single day. This is just free wins all day. Starting the Psyduck is crap, but we can't always ram them like we're at a ranch right now. So we just got to play the long game, take 2 KOs. Brute Bonnet doesn't have an ability. They can try to do everything they want. It's not going to work. Yveltal doesn't matter because they have to put 20 damage on me. So we are in a very good position and just slowly build up the damage. I do question how they're going to be able to win this game, though. Ooh, hang on. I can poison them. I can poison the Mega Kangaskhan. The question is that dumb? Am I a dumb stupid head if I do that? No, I think we're actually a dumb smart head if I do that, right? Because if we go Punk Helmet on the active, we poison them. But I don't... I want the Psyduck to die. I want the Psyduck off the board. Maybe one day, but let's force the issue. You know, let's make them get a little bit scared here, because if they hit into me with Punk Helmet, we do knock out their Kangaskhan next turn if I just get anything. Right? Obviously, they're going to try to heal and do all that crappy crap. But yeah, I should have maybe allowed them to knock out the Psyduck. Maybe that's a next turn kind of thing. Oh, they're moving it back. Okay, so they're going to try to discard. They're going for the Claw of Darkness play. Unfortunately for them, Claw of Darkness isn't the smartest thing. But yeah, the stupid Psyduck. The damn freaking Psyduck. I need that off the... And they have a bosses. Go for the Psyduck. Damn it. Go for the Psyduck. You know you want to. Okay, so... I would imagine they're... I don't even know. Like, they could get rid of the Fez, but I can just get the Fez back. Yeah, that makes sense. So, we have to go... I think this Toxtricity gets the Air Balloon. I can do a decent amount of damage this turn. Ooh, we could take the knockout if they hadn't screwed everything up. All right, let's go Sinister Surge. Set up the Bonnet. Fezandipiti. This is the only 2-prizer we can put in the field this game. Unless it's like the last turn of the game, then we can go Roaring Moon. Okay. I think I attach that there. And then we just... Yeah, I think we have to Super Rod. Super Rod all the dudes back in, because there's a chance that we get the Super Rod back, and then they're just like, oh, I'm just going to get rid of that for you. I'm going to Claw of Darkness that away. Hello. Okay, we got things. Okay, so... I can't really do anything this turn. Right? So if I go 1, 2, 3, and then Calamitous Snowy Mountain, and then we hit him with the retreat, because oh wait, can I knock it out? No, we're going to be 10 short. We're 10 short of a knockout on the Mega Kangaskhan, so I can't take that risk that they, you know, do the thing. Because we have a knockout on the Mega Absol right now with another Brute Bonnet, which we have in the hand, and I have a Lillie's. So the Mega Kangaskhan is a Munkidori away from getting knocked out, because you all know the cheat sheet. 50 damage equals I can hit 350. So 4 damage counters means I can do 250, so that'd be 290, so it'd be 10 short. But the Mega Absol, that is now within range because it has 5, because I wrote down my cheat sheet. I got it written on the bottom of my foot, and I'm always staring at the bottom of my feet. Oh, that's not cool. But I couldn't put 290 on the Kangaskhan and hope that they didn't have a Turo or, I mean, even a Wally's. I haven't checked the list in a long time. That's fine. They're probably just going to put it all on the Brute Bonnet, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, they can give me my period. Oh, they went for, wait. Oh, because they didn't get a Darkness Energy on it. So I would assume they go for Lilies. Right? Yeah, you go for Lilies in this situation. I'm in a position where I have to thin first. We thin out the energy first. The stupid Psyduck. Of course I start the Psyduck. That was a dumb decision by me, but... Okay, there's my Rod. I don't think we want to play with our Rod quite yet, even though it's fun to do sometimes. And, yeah, we just have to get a Toxtricity. That's it. Okay, so... Whoop. Nope. Flip the script. Just need a Toxtricity. Well, that'll do something. Okay, so Turbo Energize. I attach to you because we have to do what we can do right now. Oh God, this is such a boner of a position to be in right now. Okay, so I think I have to. Right? Because I have to play for this turn, and I also have to play for next turn. But the thing is, do I try to go for the Kangaskhan this turn? Because the Mega Absol setup, let's just believe in the heart of the cards, right? If I can believe in the heart of the cards, so can you. Okay, well, we got the Energy Switch. But oh my God, this game is great. Keep in mind, I play a 4-4. Oh, okay. I thought I screwed up the order of operations there. Keep in mind that I play a 4-4 line of Toxtricity in this deck, and PDCGL still said no. They're just like, nah, you don't need that to win. You got 3 in the deck? Oh, I prized 2. Yeah, PDCGL is on one. If you're not subscribed to the VODs channel, I highly recommend subscribing to the VODs channel because PDCGL is really hating me. So Ryuigi says I prize 2 Toxtricity. Okay, you're saying maybe. Okay, because I don't pay attention to that stuff because PDCGL just always finds a way. It's like life in Jurassic Park. It always finds a way to screw me over. The good news here is if they target my Toxtricity, we're totally fine because they're leaving a Brute Bonnet alive. If they target the Toxtricity, Brute Bonnet survives. And there's a Pecharunt. I guess they would go for the Super Rod. But this is a really tough position for them because if they claw... Okay, so I guess they just did that to heal. Yeah, they just did that to heal. So I believe I win now. They're probably going to get rid of the Brute Bonnet. That is like their win. They went for the Arven. Or they went for the Iono. They should have gone for the Brute Bonnet. Unless, well, I mean, they looked at my hand and were like, yeah, you don't got it. So I think they were just like, yeah, you don't got it. You're not going to win. And then we did. Okay, that's pretty fun. I'll admit, that one's pretty funny. Okay, so how many Toxtricity we got? Oh, no, we got them in the deck. PDCGL's just screwing us over. PDCGL's just having a laugh. Having a laugh, mate. Okay, so we attach... yeah, we wanna do that. And then we attach to you. Okay, all I need is a Toxtricity. There is none to shuffle in. We're going to draw with the Fezandipiti first, because we want to hope to get an... Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I am going to use Iron... Actually, no, we have Janine's Secret Fart. See? This is why I play cards like this. Is because of situations where this arises. No Ultra Ball because we play 4 Toxtricity. Clearly, I should have an Ultra Ball in the deck, but... You know, remember, we were bailed out by Energy Switch and Janine. 2 cards that I didn't think we'd need. But keep in mind, I play a 4/4 line of Toxtricity, and this deck takes a long time to get it up. You know, it's older. 4/4 is obviously not enough, but like, come on. Right? So I'll put in 1 Ultra Ball, play with my balls once, but I mean, if you're facing a Mega deck, you just win all day. Everybody, this is Brute Bonnet versus Brute Bonnet. Get ready. They had a bad turn 1. I mean, they had a decent turn 1, but it's a bad turn 1. I can't remember what the ace spec is in this list. It is Trolley. Okay. So we can get anything from the Trolley. We can get anything from the Trolley. Okay, so let's, we're not going to do that guy. We're going to get Munkidori. We don't, of course, have an energy. That would be too useful right now. Let's go this guy and... I guess I just go into a... Yeah, it would have been nice to have a freaking energy to do anything with. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And I could just get like triple Munkidori set up. That seems fine. Because we got nothing going on. And they're most likely just going to take a knockout anyway. So yeah, we'll just go enter. They're going to take a knockout. There's nothing we can really do. And you think the Meloetta would have been short? Because, yeah, Perilous, yeah, you're right. Perilous Jungle would have made it 100 damage if they had Meloetta, Binding Mochi. So that's 30 plus 40 is 70, plus Perilous Jungle and Poison, that's 30 more. So they would... I thought they'd play a Carmine. That's why I didn't attach the Air Balloon, because I didn't know who they'd be doing this to. But this is fine. The Lilies is great. We're going to shuffle the deck. We got an energy for Munkidori. They're going to take a knockout, which is less than ideal. They whiffed again. No, they have it. They definitely have it. There's no way they would whiff here. You know, this isn't my sock drawer. So they're just going to straight... Wow, they're... Okay. Latvia plays 4 Iono. So I need to start building up some damage on that Mega Latinas. Which means Toxtricity is going to be important. We have another Phantasmal. So yeah, the Munkidori is about to get bodied here because they'll strafe. They'll go Toxic Powder, Binding Mochi, strafe into Pecharunt, knock out the Munkidori. They don't even need to strafe. Don't strafe. Don't strafe. Don't strafe. Damn. Be an idiot. Be an idiot. Okay, and then I think we just put up the Toxel. So Toxel goes down. I'm going to put the Toxtricity directly into play. That seems fine. And then, yeah, we go there. We go Brute Bonnet. Okay, and you're probably wondering, why'd you put Toxtricity? Because it's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. Nothing could go wrong here. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Well, I regret everything. Nothing came up Millhouse. It was the opposite of Millhouse. Okay, so let's go build up the damage on the Mega Latios. This, of course, would be the perfect situation for a Punk Helmet. And I have switched lists from the previous deck that you've seen, YouTube audience. But we're actually in a fine position, right? Obviously, losing a Toxtricity is the opposite of PogChamp, and I wish I'd attached those Air Balloon. But I didn't think I thought they were just gonna, you know, not have the Iono. And Strategic, welcome in. Interesting they didn't attach to the Mew. Ooh, that's terrible, because we would have had a great turn. Though they did put 3 energy back in the deck, which is, you have to be very aware. Ooh, hello. Okay. Things have become interesting. Things have become very, very interesting now. This is kind of an awkward hand, but it's also kind of really good. Yeah, so I can, no matter what, I have the knockout on the Mega Latios this upcoming turn. Right? Because I need to put, I mean, 4. It only needs 4 on it. So unfortunately, I have to put, you know, 2 on it, but they're gonna strafe. They're gonna do, oh wait, no, doesn't the Toxtricity survive? The Toxtricity survives. Or is it exactly 140? It's exactly 140, isn't it? Damn, and it's between turns, so remember, Fezandipiti is not activated. So we just go directly up with the Brute Bonnet. We use the Venture Bomb right away. And then, of course, we top deck the Arven, because, of course, we top deck the freaking Arven when I don't need it. It wouldn't have affected anyways. It wouldn't have affected it anyway. All right, there we go. And then we bring up the Mega Latios. I will Artisan, I guess, for a Toxel, right? No, we can't. I have to Janine. But I guess we go for... Okay, so don't screw this up, Pilot. Pilot, don't screw this up. Okay, we're just going to go for a Brute Bonnet. We're just going to go for a nice little Brute Bonnet. If they target my Toxtricity, that's fine. Okay, then we go Janine. 1, 2... All right, probably should have checked the deck to see what's in there, but that's okay. Now the question is, who do I think they're attacking with next turn? Do I think they're attacking with anybody next turn? I think we just let the Brute Bonnet kind of sit there, right? Yeah. We just have to go for Relentless Punches. And Strategic, yeah, that's definitely where they took the inspiration from. It's like, hey, we killed PDCGO, but they had a nice aesthetic on the board. Let's take it. Ryuigi, the problem is I don't know who they're going to be attacking with, if anybody. And I can just knock out the Pecharunt this coming turn. So it's like, I want to save the damage on the Brute Bonnet for another potential Mega Latios, or I can, you know, I can knock out whoever's in the active if I don't move the damage. So whoever they put in the active, I can knock them out with Brute Bonnet next turn, as long as I keep the damage on the Brute Bonnet. So I think we win this one, right? We take if we just knock out a Pecharunt, that's fine. Yeah, the Poke-Wiener event, we will lose the board. And like they said in the announcement that there's going to be like spooky effects or something. Like in Magic Arena, you have a little companion over in the side here that you can click on, and there's little effects and stuff. Like you can click on like a little volcano and a little bit of lava will pop out, and they have little buddies you can click on, like a dragon who breathes fire when you click on it. Oh, the 10 on the active? I mean, it didn't change anything because I was still poisoned with Janine's Secret Fart because again, we can't find energy with this deck. And Lucas, they don't know how to do that. And Zod, yeah, there you go. That deserves a pin. It would be cool if they hired a full-time programmer instead of a full-time artist. Yeah, so like, yeah, the 10, sure. Maybe you're right about the 10 from the active. I do agree with that, but then I didn't realize about the fact that I'd poisoned my own active. But I was also looking ahead to next turn, and it's like, they can't knock out a Toxtricity and a Brute Bonnet on the same turn. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. We're tied on prizes, but I don't think there's anything they can really do here, right? We just go, yeah, we win. Right? I'm going to have to wait till they get down to one prize. Oh, then we top deck the stupid air balloon. Of course. As soon as I'm about to do the thing. All right. This is definitely a research turn. So let's do that. Let's attach to you. Play with our rod. We want to send in the clowns. I guess Brute Bonnet 2 energy. And yeah, there's nothing I wanted. Yeah, we just want to attach an energy for sure. Because that'll increase our chances of getting something good. And then research, pretty good, you know. It's always a good time when you research away nothing important. Okay, Brute Bonnet down. And did we draw into a bunch of energy? Oh, goody gumdrops, yeah. Did we just draw into a bunch of energy? Why, of course we did. So I believe we're in a situation where I have to put in double energy in Munkidori, and now we can definitely win the game. Yeah, we had to play with our rod in that situation. So let's go into you. And yeah, we are going to put 1, because we don't know what they're about to do here. We have no idea how the rest of this game's going to go, but I don't think they can win. I think Brute Bonnet just kind of destroys them. Yeah, well, they don't even... Another Mega is fine. We win the game against another Mega, especially if it's yawning. God, we still don't have Mega Yawn Mega and still no Mega Flygon. Like, come on. It's right there. Everyone wants Mega Flygon. Oh, no, let's do Mega Excadrill and just make it look stupid. Okay, so there's no way I can lose, right? The only way we can lose is if they Iono us and we never find anything. But even then, I think we're okay. Walking plane? Well, it doesn't matter if we don't draw into it. Oh, who are they going for? Are you going for a monkey? Okay. They do realize that if I get a monkey, they lose, right? Yeah? Alright, well, Munkidori's getting knocked out, and then we just build up all the damage on the Mega Latios. No, I think we should knock... no, we can't knock out the Pecharunt. That's the thing, we can't knock out the Pecharunt in this situation. But they did prematurely attack... You kidding, bro? You kidding right now with me? Okay, we have... what do we got? What do we got? We got no Fez. Is Fez in the discard pile? I probably put a Fez, so there might be a Fez in the prizes or something. All right. Okay, Munkidori down. I will attach to you. How many energy are in there? Just the 1. God, of course we draw into all our stupid energy. Okay. So it's very important that we do not knock out the Pecharunt. We go Adrenabrain. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, they knew it was over. They knew it was absolutely over because I had the counter catcher, so we don't knock out the Pecharunt. Or I guess I could have just knocked out the Pecharunt because that would have put us down to 1 prize, and that would have really screwed them over. And I had backup attackers, but we were potentially 1 energy short, so that's why I would have had to use the energy switch. So I think it was impossible for me to lose that game, but PTCGL would have found a way. Doesn't matter, because this deck is relentless, baby. This just got a lot more interesting. I was not expecting this. I have the TM Evolution. I need the Air Balloon. Okay, so we're going to have to play this very, very smartly. I have to go Munkidori, double Toxel. I think Fez should hit the field. And I can't put the 3rd Toxel. Well, actually, yeah, I guess I can. I was like, I can't put the 3rd Toxel, but actually I can. Because they might take the bait. If they take the bait, I think we are definitely in there. We have to save the Air Balloon, because what I'm thinking is Torrential Pump does 100 and then 120, so they'll be able to knock out the Toxel or the Munkidori if they want to knock out the Munkidori. But this is a Terrabox deck. It's not the best matchup, but if they just snipe somebody, that activates Fezandipiti. And then I do have Brute Bonnet. And 210 HP, that only needs 3 damage counters to get knocked out. So it could get a little sketchy here in a second, but I think as soon as I just knock out their Ogerpon... Yeah, this is like a full Terra box deck. It's a Terra box deck. They're either going to knock out for Sparkling Crystal, or they just got it like that, or they're going to concede because they don't have it like that. Yeah, they got the Noctowl. Okay. So they will go either Crispin or Arven for Sparkling Crystal, or they'll get Sparkling Crystal and just attach an energy and get a different supporter. If they bosses, and they have... So if they go bosses, Sparkling Crystal, I have made a terrible mistake. But if they don't go bosses, Sparkling Crystal, we are in there. Because if they bosses the Toxel, they can knock out the Munkidori with the energy on it. Interesting. Oh, right. I should have put the Pecharunt down. Actually, no, it doesn't matter, right? Because I have... Oh, God. Seriously? Seriously? You just had all that like that. Okay, cool. Okay, this is fine. Because I do have Janine. Oh, man. All right, so... I can still do this. That is like the perfect turn, and they didn't even have to get all the pieces they needed. But we do have this. We absolutely freaking have this. That is an amazing top deck, by the way. Okay, so Bolt goes down. Oh, man, I still think it was the right play, given the situation, but obviously we got sauced up real bad. And now the question is, what do I do with the Janine? Do I go get the Pecharunt so they can't sob anybody? This is so tough. Because if I Pecharunt and they take 2 prizes, I mean, I think I have to. As much as I really, 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 really don't want to, I think that's what I have to do. And then we just Janine. 1, 2. 1, 2. We get these guys. And yeah, we go Fezandipiti. There's a Punk Helmet. Absolutely goated. All right, I think we can win this one now. Now, the question is, do I poison the Brute Bonnet? And I think the answer is yes. Because they have the Fan Rotom. I don't... Like, if they attack with the Fan Rotom, that's good for us. So you're probably wondering, like, why would you poison your own Brute Bonnet? It's because I want to build up damage on it, right? Even 2 extra damage or 1 extra damage counter could be enough to help me win this game. And then obviously we have the Punk Helmet, which is really going to come into play here. So this is good. Area 0 Underpants, that's potentially bad. Okay, so obviously if they can just go Fezandipiti, Pecharunt, KO, they win, but we're tied on prizes. They can't counter catcher. They can knock out my Brute Bonnet and my Munkidori, but then they would take 4. And then I have a backup Brute Bonnet, but I would need an energy. Interesting. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have poisoned the Brute Bonnet. Yeah, now that I think about it, because the Wellspring Masked Ogerpon does 100, so if I didn't poison it, it would have 10 HP left. So that was a potential oopsie on my part. I will admit that. I may have made an oopsie, but it looks like their deck is about to fizzle out. Please? Their deck's about to fizzle out? Like my first marriage? Because she preferred Digimon over Pokemon? And she also didn't think Agumon was cool? And she thought the moment with Angemon appearing was not as cool. It didn't give her goosebumps. And I was like, well, then we can't be together. That's one of the coolest moments in cartoon history. Okay, well, they still need to have a piece. They still need to have the Sparkling Crystal. Oh, God. They got the Sparkling Crystal. Okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Because... oh, Kilometers, you're banned. You are so banned right now. Okay, so they're going to do the thing again. Yeah, I mean, we're not out of it yet. YouTube audience, the stream has been terrible. The deck is good, okay? Even though the stream was bad, you can watch it on the VODs channel in like 2 weeks when it goes up. I just hit some really rough matchups, and just, again, PDCGL went out of its way to screw me over. But, like, they're down to 2. They will have the Fezandipiti, but they're out of Noctowl. And as long as I can get an energy, we will be fine. Okay, that's actually really good. So yeah, I like the Brute Bonnet. I like the Punk Helmet. It works together really well. Please tell me there's an energy in the deck. Yes, there should be, unless I prize 4 energy. Okay, good, good. And then, as long as I'm not an idiot, we will win this game. Oh, but this is the moment where things could go terribly wrong. Because if I do the thing, because the order of operations is very important, but if I need to draw an energy, but I also can't draw too much at perfect. That is exactly what we needed. Thank you. Because then I can just Night Stretcher for the thing. Okay, and then... yes, again, remember, we cannot put Munkidori into play. That is something we cannot do right now, is put Munkidori down. And then, yes, we have Pecharunt for game if I can just find an energy. So that goes there. Yeah, we can't be stupid. I think putting the Roaring Moon down is fine. Yeah, we can put the Roaring Moon down. We can put the Punk Helmet there. I can put the Air Balloon there. We can just thin out as many things as possible. And then we go Relentless Punches. Okay. We absolutely freaking got this. The Sparkling Crystal is out of the game. There's absolutely no shot we lose. Unless we just can't find one more energy. And it's looking like we're maxed out on energy, so... Slick Ninja? No, this is Brute Bonnet. It's a brutal deck. If they hit into me, we might be okay. The Pecharunt is our win con, obviously. But I couldn't just put the Pecharunt up there right away. Because if I do that, they just win the game taking 2 prizes. We need Rod, or we need Stretcher, or... we can just like, do nothing. And Slick Ninja, I'll be playing it a few more times, because you can check out that gameplay video for that original. Okay, that's fine. I think that means they don't got it. Yeah, they're gonna... Okay, they got Fez. Did they moo already? Yeah, they mooed. But I will be playing it more over the next week. I think I'll play it like with Wheezing or something on Thursday or Friday. No. No. Bad Fat Cutlet. So yeah, I played it once. I was unimpressed, but I don't think I was playing like the best list. Nah, Shiny Ray, they don't got it. They just got... They lose. No, they lose. There's no way. They're down their Sparkling Crystal. What are they going to do? Go find... Oh. Oh, no. Give me the fan row, Tom. Okay, there's a rod. Great. Unfortunately, we currently don't have what we need to win. Currently, we are lacking in the win department. Okay, so let's go Sinister Surge. I have to attach to the Roaring Moon, I think. And we'll just attach to it twice. Yeah, like, I know that I bench locked myself, but this is going to be a very interesting finish here. Because I'm going to Iono them. The counter catcher is useless at this moment. I think... Oh, of course. Of course. Okay, so we'll go on to you. And then Pecharunt, Subjugating Chains. This will not lose me the game, right? I think I just go for Relentless Punches. Because, yeah, Sob doesn't win them the game. And if they try to go for a Sob, we win. It's just, if they get bosses, if I put them into a bosses, we probably lose the game. But they're down to bosses. Countercatcher is not active. They're down their Sparkling Crystal. Oh, this could go either way. I'm putting this in the YouTube video no matter what. So win or lose, this is going in. It's rare, but yes, it does happen from time to time that I lose. The problem, of course, is that I can't knock out their fan Rotom. Yeah, so I assume we have a bosses. Oh, wait, hang on. Can I do this? There's a Lillie's. Okay, can I... How am I going to get knocked out? Am I going to get knocked out coming into my turn here? Oh, this is great. This is great. We Poison Spray. We Poison Spray, and then they get knocked out coming into my turn. And now they have to give me a Noctowl, but they can't retreat a Noctowl. Okay, hang on. Yeah, they have to choose a new active. Yeah, they have to go into a Noctowl. But how exactly will this work? So it'll be 80 coming into my turn, because if the Brute Bonnet gets knocked out coming into my turn, then we will have access to Counter Catcher. All right, let's just thin the deck right now. Yeah, there's a Toxtricity. No bosses, 2 Counter Catcher. Crap. And the Calamitous... Wait, can we use the Calamitous Snowy Mountain to our advantage as well? Okay, so let's Lillies. Wait, I can knock out the Brute Bonnet on my own turn. Hang on a second. This is going to be very interesting, because I've never had to do this before. I can knock out the Brute Bonnet on my own turn. Maybe I should have hard retreated it. What the hell is that? Okay, hang on. Hang on, everyone. Shut your butts. Shut your butts. I have to think. Okay, so if I get rid of 3... Okay, so we get rid of 3, and then we go into you, and then I Super Rod. Okay? Everyone, your butts better be shut right now, because I need concentration. Oh, this is great because it doesn't say you can't knock somebody out with Sinister Surge. This is a world first right here. How do you shut your butt? You clench it as hard as you can. GG, baby. Please don't tell me they coded it like Gardevoir. And let's see if Fezandipiti gets activated. Do you think the Fezandipiti will get activated here? Oh, man, that line of play was nuts. Oh, Fezandipiti did get activated. Oh, it didn't. It just, it glued when I did the thing. All right, and then we just in case, I don't want to discard the stadium because that'll force them to discard. So we'll go no, because if I discard the stadium before the game ends, it'll force them to get their bench. So we prize 2 darkness. That is a world first. A world first, knock out your own Brute Bonnet. So remember, Toxtricity doesn't have the Santa Claus like Gardevoir, where you can't knock out a Pokemon with its ability. So you can knock out a Pokemon with its ability and then activate Counter Catcher. I am the greatest Brute Bonnet player in the history of the world.